What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the JC Wings December 2025 releases. I should actually say November, that's what they're labeled as, but I've kind of gotten lost with the JC Wings labeling here since it's just been all over the place the last couple months. But anyway, we've got the latest JC Wings releases in late November, and should be a pretty busy week for new releases. We got 3D Design Deck possibly coming out in a couple days, and maybe we'll get some new word on other releases. We'll have to see what happens. So we'll start off with the 1 to 200 announcements. We have a Cathay Pacific A321neo, one of the ANA Star Wars livery planes that's on the 333, and what looks to be a China Eastern A330-200 Disney Resort of some kind. You see Mickey and Minnie Mouse there with a nice dark blue color. A Q200, the quiet one, so looking like a house livery there. And then just swinging around, ooh, look at the right side. Very, very nice. Asiana A320, China Southern A350, and Northwest Orient Airlink, a Dornier 228. This is a new mold that they announced a couple years ago. They haven't done anything with it up until now. And look at that. I shouldn't say anything until now. They have done like maybe one or two other planes, but that's the first really good one that I've seen. And then there is a KLM 738 in the old livery with the worldwide reliability sticker. All right, part two, we've got some pretty interesting options. EVA Air Cargo 744, Southwest Silver One 733 with the Canadian Blue Tail, and the Singapore A340-500, Virgin Australia E190-E2, Turkish 333, some kind of special livery, and then a Qatar 777, normal and flaps down Formula One livery. All right, let's look at the 1 to 400. We have Central Airlines Yun Express 777, a very colorful livery. Another CRJ 1000 release for Air France Hop this time. Cathay Cargo 748. There's a Korean Air A321neo, but this is in the old livery. Ethiopian A350 1000. Saw one of these in Dulles, and I know AV400 did the exact rag that we spotted there with the first A350 1000 in Africa sticker, but this one does not have it. All right, on the right side, Lufthansa 707. Cool. Jetstar A320neo. And then we have the Condor A320. This is this new like football team livery that they have, which is the black stripes. And then China Airlines 777-300ER Zootopia 2 special livery. And then part two, just three more releases here. Air Canada A220. This is another Zootopia livery, the sequel one. And then we have a LATAM 789 Harry Potter. And then the Qatar F1 777, one with the red color. So there we go. That is the JC announcement for this month. And looking to be a pretty good set. So overall, pretty happy with this announcement. I love that Northwest Orient Airlink Dornier 228. I'm probably going to consider that one. The Southwest Silver One is really nice too. That Q200, they love the Dash 8 house liveries. I think they've done every one of them now. And then you have the Virgin Australia E2 there, which is looking great. The Qatar F1, which I expected. I know NG's probably going to do it at some point, and then all the other manufacturers will also chip in. Down in the 1 to 400, the Korean Air A321neo, the old livery is a bit of an interesting choice since there are some new livery ones flying about now, and I will have to get one of those for the East Asia project. But nothing really in 1 to 400 that I would personally get, minus the Lufthansa 707 if it was just on discount or something. But that will definitely sell well once it does reach retailers. And a good plethora of special liveries. The Condor, the China Airlines, the Central Airlines, Air Canada, LATAM, and Qatar. All of them special liveries there in 400 scale. And then in 200 you have the ANA Star Wars, the China Eastern A330, and the Southwest Silver One, along with the Turkish Triple and the F1 as well. So definitely more of a focus on the special liveries here for this release, and then of course just a good mix of other stuff all throughout. So definitely consider the Northwest Dornier 228. I don't have any sort of Dornier aircraft in my collection because they don't really exist in 400 scale. And then, of course, I'm not a big 200 scale collector either, but certainly will be a nice addition to the fleet. With that being said, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.